hope you all enjoyed my little jingle bells there. And since it's the holidays, I figured we should do something in the snow. But first, we gotta get ready. We're gonna go make some snowshoes because we're going to the snowy mountains. So we fortunately already have feather falling on these random pair of boots I found. But we're still gonna need Frostwalker and, the other protection, unbreaking, mending. So we're gonna go to the end and we're gonna make our snowshoes. Depth Strider. We don't want Depth Strider because that means we can't get Frostwalker. There we go. Perfect. No, it broke. There we go. We're ready for the mountains. Powder snow, here I come. See? Look at that. Very convenient. And there we are. These are the mountains I'm looking for. It may look like just a normal mountain range, but we're gonna transform this thing into something really nice. We come over here, we can see this beautiful little meadow nestled in between these mountains. And this is where we're gonna build our kind of holiday resort kind of thing. Look at how nice this is. Problem is, there's a lot of caves, and this is some pretty harsh terrain. So, we kind of got our work cut out for us. But I have some pretty nice ideas. Oh, is that an Enderman? Oh! I have no armor on. Oh my goodness. Oh! Well, good thing I'm right here and I just slept. That's embarrassing. Let's put my snowshoes back on. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Look at that. Our first private little hot spring. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Let's relax. Ooh. Wonderful. It's also really hard to look in, so that's really nice. Your boy's ethical. That's our first little private residence. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. We're almost done with the amount of work I have in mind for this year. We can continue this next year because there's Christmas next year too. But let's take a little look at what we have now. We have two little farms over there to help me get materials, the stone, so I can build this, and a little bamboo farm over there. But we have this first, the private suite, indicated by spruce. That's how I'm using these to like identify the rooms. We have spruce leaves to indicate this is the spruce suite. We have a nice little garden out here, which helps deter or like prevent people from peeping in, because this one's a private one. If we go inside, this is not part of the decor. This is just so I can sleep. We have a nice little futon style bed, of course the classic red blankets, some storage, little table here, of course. We have the hot spring. Don't mind this guy, I'm just using him to farm snow. And we have some magma blocks inset here, of course, with the normal hot springs. A little bit of this, but I don't think this is too big of a deal. And we have a little bit of netherrack coming through, but if we go up here in free cam, we can see this is a little ruined portal. Now this one, lore wise I guess, is a little bit smaller. So as you can see, some of the lava is turning to obsidian, and there's ice forming from the previously frozen water. See, there's another obsidian I put here, because this one's not as powerful, so it's losing heat, but it's still generating enough to heat our springs here. So let's go take a look at the other sauna. You can see our big one up there, where there's lots of fire, lots of heat, and that's going to be the one that's heating our main big pool that we're going to put down here. Of course, we're still having that little bit of stream coming from here, but that's going to be heating the most. And in future, we can add a little more of these smaller portals, like maybe over here, have one over here, have one over here, so we can expand this resort. But we'll go over here to the bamboo. Of course, a little bamboo garden, which serves another purpose, because if you're up here, it's a little harder to peek in, but this one is a public bath. So we have over here, we have a little sauna area with some hot coals that you can splash water on. And you can just chill here, sit in the nice hot steam. And we have a little roof over here because if you, for some reason, walk here, it's harder to peek in. And it drops a little bit of snow. And of course, nice little hot spring. Getting a lot of water from up here, but I made it low enough so that you can't peep, because that one is the private suite, so you can't really peep in there. But yeah, this is our hot spring. Nice little arch. Yeah, the bamboo suite, I guess. And this is the kitchen. We got the magma here. Oh, this is not supposed to be here. But we have a wide assortment of goods. Since this is an onsen and it's kind of Japanese style, I thought, this would kind of work like yakitori. Get some grilled fish, some fresh fruit, bread. I mean, bread's always good. Oh, I gotta replace one of these with egg. I'll probably replace the cookie. A pumpkin pie just for a little sweet, and it's also like a Christmas thing. Oh, I guess we're not getting rid of the cookie. Got a baked potato because I feel like you could eat that here. Dried kelp and raw salmon because I figured it's like sashimi. And then this lets you go. We don't have anything in here, but we have two little smokers. I was thinking this is kind of like a yakitori grill. I mean, it's hot coals. And you have some simple things. I just added a button here that recalls this minecart in the chest. So let's sleep real quick. We have this nice little simple staircase going up to the bar, where we can have assortment of drinks. I don't have that many available right now. I should add some stuff here so you don't see it from this angle. Nice little table here for the bartender or whatever. Classic gate. Got a bunch of nice small tables out here. Again, this is to prevent people from peeping in. Look at that. Pretty good. Nice little bar up here. Oh, you. Simple like table build on the top of the roof. And let's actually just go walk up to this big nether portal. Got some soul fire, all kinds of fire. Oh. We have guests. We're not open yet. I could trap one in a boat. Maybe we'll have our first guests here. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not my favorite number. Sequence of numbers, rather. Alright, that's 2 boats. Mathematics is lacking. Okay. Get in the boat. Stop shooting each other. We're gonna drop one here. Ouch. Whoa, these guys are quick. I'm gonna split them up. Maybe we'll have a little montage of me waiting for these guys to break their crossbows. Good. You can come over here. I don't have my snowshoes. Oh, he's stuck. No. There we go. Okay. Well, now we deal with oh. I have too much ore. He's frozen in place. Oh, what will I ever do? Okay, let's just drive this over to him. Oh, there we go. Don't shoot your friend. Nice. Got all 8 of them trapped. I guess we'll have permanent guests here. I really do like trapping these guys. Anyways, let's go take a look at this. We have some soul sand on fire. Add a little bit of gold here, because why not? Of course, we have a lot of magma, a lot of lava, just to like say, wow, this is a big portal. This is generating a lot of heat. So we're gonna have this water flow down, maybe into another private bath and split off into the thing that heats the main one. And maybe we'll also split a little bit off on this way to have a little water pool or something, but probably not. Probably just do a little water pool up here or something. But this one's gonna flow down into a nice big onsen. And then we'll probably add some housing on this side. And then we'll be done for this year. Next year I plan on expanding it to like this part. And maybe even terraforming the entire mountain and adding some like more Christmassy decorations. Because I did bring a lot of spruce leaves and I've been farming some leaves. I brought a lot of like red dye and stuff. Ooh, have some extra. I know I brought some like red dye and stuff. But yeah, that's our check-in. Also added some cherry trees that I think I'm gonna do some more of around, because I really like the idea of these, like the pink petals falling into the water. Like we see right here. They drift slowly down into the water. It's really lovely. So yeah, that's our check-in. I'll see you guys, I guess, in the time lapse of this thing. Okay, and that's it finished. That is everything we'll be doing here in 2025. And we'll definitely return here in the holiday season of 2026 to finish the entire resort. This is what we've got now. So you guys have already seen everything except this middle part, but let's take a closer look. So we have this hot spring denoted by the spruce sapling, and it's just, you know, a larger hot spring that you can see is powered, or heated rather, by the water stream that comes from the big nether. And you can see we already have some guests, and I think I'm gonna be a little lazy here and not link up this path, because I kind of like doing this. You just run over these bubbles. So I just like the particle effects. So I figured, might as well just not put a path. But yeah, let's go back to looking at this. So we have the nice stream that's powering this one. I added some bamboo in front because it looks really blank. This is not my greatest architectural marvel, but it'll do. And we have the lantern changing rooms here. And each, oops, I gotta fix that. Oops. So each of these lockers has at least one armor stand and a barrel inside. I'm assuming most of these are probably, yeah. Oops. Let me fix these real quick. I think I forgot about doing it like this. Yeah. I was placing these. Oops. Let's make these repairs real quick. Huh? There we go. These doors were a pain to place. I don't know if it's gonna be in a time lapse, but yeah, these were terrible. So that's that one. It's built on. These are built on a nice little diagonal, so these fit really well. And there's like enough space for people to like work around. So that was the lantern suite. This is the cherry changing rooms. I'm assuming, yeah. Yeah, they're all the wrong way. So let's fix this. But this is kind of the same deal as the spruce or the lantern changing rooms, except these ones have these extra barrels right here. Because I couldn't really think of what to do on this vertical space because it's empty in there, and I didn't want to add more bamboo, so I decided, I might as well just do a cheeky little extra barrel spot. And we're missing again. Oh, there we go. And I also added this to make this wall a little less boring. Let me go in here. We have a nice big spot, nice deep pool. Obviously, all the steam. I added some bubbles here as well. And what I found out is you don't actually need this entire thing to be source for the bubbles to go up. The only source blocks are right above the soul sand, and this is all flowing water from up here, but the bubbles go all the way. And I didn't know that, so that's pretty cool. But this one also comes from the private, and we'll take a look at this. So that should be the only other thing I added. But yeah, that was the cherry. I think I put lily pads here, so this is the lily pad hot spring, I guess. So that's pretty cool. Also moved this path over here from the private suite. So when you're walking, you aren't actually able to look into the hot springs. And I know like this is the public hot spring, so you could technically walk here, but like honor code and all that. So I meandered this thing, and then we have a really small portal here, especially even compared to the small portal over here. You can see this is a little taller, has the gold blocks. This is just half of a frame. There's not even any lava blocks around, I don't think. It's like this one's a lot less powered, but you still have that nether energy we're harvesting to melt the snow. You can see it's turning ice. So we're melting the snow, and that becomes the water for our hot springs. And yeah, that's basically the whole thing. I'm assuming I'll probably be cutting the B-roll soon, but yeah, this is the whole spot. You guys might get a little montage of me trying to break these guys' crossbows, because this took half an hour in my IRL time. It's quite painful waiting for these guys, because both of these goobers had an enchanted crossbow, and I presume I had at least unbreaking one. One of them had piercing. So yeah, I trapped these guys, so maybe we'll put them... Actually, you know what? Let's just do that now. Let's sit them. Ouch. I forgot I have these guys too. Alright, I'm gonna cut here, and I'll see you guys once those guys are moved and these guys are up there. Okay. I think that's it. So let me put all this stuff away. That's kind of a deal. That's certainly an ordeal. But I guess you could say we officially have our first guests. And I guess soon to be our first employees. We have these guys trapped inside the minecarts, inside the chair. Even though they're kind of just inside it. I think it's still kind of cute. Look at these guys. They're like little toddlers in their like baby chairs or whatever. Maybe I'll swap it with the slab. I don't know. But it's good enough for me. I think it's funny enough. And I'm thinking we can honey block it up over here, which maybe we'll just do now. And but they'll be able to get in there, so we'll not touch that for now. But we can have both of these guys man in this station over here. Yeah, this is our bar. I'll be adding more potions because there's a lot more potions with different colors and whatnot. But these guys are gonna be a bit of a hassle to get their things to break. Like they're kind of just shooting me through the brewing stand right now, so we'll have to deal with those guys eventually. But yeah, that's it for 2025. Hope you like this not very festive holiday special. Our hot springs in the mountains. Alright everyone, have an amazing morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. We'll see you in the next video. Happy holidays, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.